it. All right.
This shit's fire.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to this awesome, proper mega episode of Pen to Gas. Listen, this is a special one, not only because Kreece is my friend, but we have been planning this for a while, and I can't wait. I finally got him nailed down, right? We tried in Atlanta. It was such a busy schedule, but now me and Kreece are sitting here live. I can't wait to get into this. He's actually at Barber right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so listen, real quick, but before we jump into this, because we really don't have a lot of time, this episode has been brought to you by Bison. Bison, if anybody's out there looking for a leather suit, whether you're a racer, a track day rider, a street rider, you might not want a full leathers. Let's just say you want a jacket, no issues at all. You can get it. Gloves, chest protectors, under suits, the whole nine. Look no further than Bison. Robert and Tasha are absolutely the most best people you will ever meet in your life. So yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. What an honor. But listen, let's get into this. My man, Kreece Elliott is in the house. Let's go, baby.
Oh, in the house.
That's it. That's it. So listen, man, Kreece, I want to know from the very beginning, brother, man, where did your journey start?
So my journey started around when I was 6. I got introduced to motocross, and I had a little PW50. We had this little trail back in our neighborhood, and I'd just go there every other day or so and just ride that thing. And then I started. I got a KX85. I kind of was a small guy on the 85. Probably should have got a 65 or something. But I started doing motocross till I was about 10 or 11, and I liked motocross a lot. And then I always knew my dad. He did the road racing back in the 90s with the MRA. So that was always, he always wanted me to start road racing. So after about, what was it, 2015, 16, we put supermoto tires on my KX85. And I went to Pueblo Motorsports Park, and I had this little KX85, and we go up to the thing or the track management basically of the track day, and we're like, can he ride this? Because it's like a little bike on a huge track. It was like 2.25 miles. And they were like, sure. And basically just loved the sport from then. Got so much love for the sport. It started that day. I did end up blowing up the bike at the end of the day because I was on the rev limiter for the straightaway the whole time. So that was pretty cool.
Right.
And then kind of crazy, but my dad put me on a Ducati 748 when I was 11 years old. So that was also at Pueblo Motorsports Park. Pueblo's a pretty cool track. It's like 45 minutes from my house. So that's kind of our home track. So yeah, I just started ripping for like a year or two. Till I was 13, I got a Ninja 300 to start out MRA club level. And I did one season on the Ninja 300 and got Rookie of the Year. And then I moved up to the 400 in 2021. And I was on the 400 till last year. So I did 2 years of MRA club racing. Then I switched to CVMA Chuckwalla in the winter time of 2021. And in 2022 is when I made my Moto America debut at Atlanta. So
That's awesome. Dude, what a story, man. Dad, at 11 years old, put you on a 748. I had a Ducati set. That was actually my first Ducati. Was this? I mean, you see the tattoo, right? I have a love for that special Italian beautiful woman, man. Let's just keep it real, right? It's I don't care what Ducati is. You see it, it moves your soul in a way. Like, I mean, some of you out there disagree, and that's fine. But to me personally, man, that bike, it's and there's other bikes that do that too, right? Like the RC51. RC45, I mean, the ZX7RR. We can go on and on, but we're not here for this. So listen, Kreece, dude, what a story, man. Put you on a 748. What'd you think of the 748?
I barely got on the throttle. I was super scared. It was like a deep voice, like a deep roar, but I loved it. There's a video on YouTube that's Kreece Elliott, 11-year-old, rides 748 at Pikes Peak.
You know what? Hang on. I could pull it up right now. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
it up right now as we talk. You keep talking. Keep talking about it.
So it was kind of like a big. I literally had football cleats on for boots, and I had a suit that was like the 2 times the size of me, a helmet that was big. It was this. It was just a crazy experience, and my dad had to do big convincing for my mom to get me on that thing because my mom was like, "No, he's not doing it. He's not doing it." And then finally, she was like, "All right," and I just got a huge love for the sport ever since then. So.
Bro, dude, here it is.
Yep,
Check
there
it
is.
out. Oh, well, all right, hold up. Did I not hit play? I thought I hit play. Let's change that. Here we go. There it is. Now we're playing. Look at this, man. Listen, this brings back so much memories of my 748, man. I miss my 748. And then I actually listen, I traded a doctor. He wanted my 748. And he had a 05 636 with like 800 miles on it. My 748 had 48,000 miles on it. He said, I'll trade you straight up. And I was like, done, right? And then I sold my 636 and bought a 2002 996 or 2001 996. And man, I love that bike. And then I got a 1098S, and now I got an 848. So yeah, nothing but absolute love, dude, for the Ducatis out there. Let's go. Yeah, dude, look at this, man. Bro, so talk us through this video real quick.
Yeah, so basically, when I leave the pits, my dad had to hold the bike. Because I couldn't reach the ground. I was probably like this, like, get him out off the ground. So whenever I come in, he'd have to catch me. It was just a good experience. But yeah, I'm getting on the track right now. Let it eat a little bit.
Hang on. I got some music just popped up. Hang on. All right, there we go.
Yes. So, yep, just getting it. This is turn 1 here. Ideally, not the line, but, we're getting through it. I don't know. This was kind of a long time ago. I haven't seen this video in a couple years. So
I'm glad we could watch it together, man.
Yeah.
Listen, this is awesome, man. Dude, 11 years old. I couldn't imagine 11 years old being on a proper bike, right?
Yeah, I'm on a super sport bike right now, and this is, 6 years ago. So
And was this your dad's bike?
Yeah, so my dad had this bike. It was a really nice bike. It had the Infostrada, like the World Superbike kind of look. Like it was like got these cool decals, and he had a neon yellow rear wheel with a black front wheel, and it was like super like Italian, And yeah, he had a 98 R1 that was like his show bike, like that he used to race back in the 90s. And then he got a 2015 R1, like the newer generation at the time, and that was his bike at the moment. So this bike kind of just sat in the garage, and I basically was like, I want to ride it. So
it's awesome. He's like, okay, let's go, right? Yeah, dude. My son's 11 right now. If he asked me to ride my 848, I'd be like, dude, I done bought you 3 motorcycles and you ridden 2 of them twice, right? So absolutely not till you start riding, but yeah. Dude, this is awesome, man. Dude, what a feeling, right? Being on, dude, a Ducati, 11 years old, again on a super bike, super sport, but still it's oh my God. So dude, this is awesome, Kreece. Dude, I love it. So listen, let's talk about 2023. Sorry, we are in 2024. Last year, going in Moto America, what expectations did you have going into the season versus how the season ended up for you?
So at the start of 2023, we just ended the Chuck Wallace season, and I was ripping. My goal for Junior Cup was honestly to go for the championship, be at least top 3. So yeah, that was my goals for sure. How it ended, we definitely was not our year. I learned a lot, and I had the pace. Atlanta, we were just right with the front group for 2-3 laps, and then kind of faded back. Atlanta was a good round for us. I thought, like, okay, we have a lot to improve. We can just like feel the front group, And Barber, we had a bike mechanical in the first race, so that kind of set me back a little bit. I was like, okay, we still got race two, um, and then in warm up on Sunday at Barber, I got taken out by another rider in Charlotte's Web, and I ended up having a kidney laceration, and I didn't know that until Monday. So I went to the restroom, obviously, and found it out the hard way. But I still raced race two, and I didn't even I didn't even know I was just super sore, and yeah, I just had a lot of bad luck throughout the year, a lot of crashes, and just try to kind of look past it. But whenever we were on the bike and racing, I had good speed. We were always in the top 10, top 8 area. I think my best finish was a 7th. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
kinda-
That's awesome. I kept an eye on you last year. I seen you. I absolutely seen you.
yeah,
Yeah, it's listen, coming up from club racing to Moto America, it's a huge step because it's a lot more pressure, I feel, right?
right.
And you can confirm to that, right? It's
Oh,
completely different. Moto America's got this military style set schedule and it's strict, right? You
yeah,
bam, 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 bam. Club racing is pretty much laid back, 20-minute wheel call, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So
yeah.
it's different. Did you have to like change your attitude or your mental state coming from club racing to Moto America?
Yeah, for sure. What was it? 2022. So we went to the Barber round where it was absolutely dumping rain in 2021 just to see the atmosphere and kind of see what it's like. And it's definitely more strict. Like I had to just think of it as like okay, these guys don't mess around kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the first couple rounds in 2022. I just was kind of like, let's just get a feel for this thing. Let's see what it's about. I'm not really expecting anything. Just qualify for the races and go from there. But definitely, it's just like you have to have almost like a job. It feels like you have to like show up. You have to have your mindset ready for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And club racing, you also do that, but it's definitely way different now. When I go back to club race from when I've been in Moto America, everything's just so laid back. I'm chilling on the couch. I'm like last minute, all right, let me put my suit on.
Yeah.
So
It is, right? And it's almost like it's the same thing. You show up to the paddock, you got a lot of friends, right?
yeah,
But when you go to club races, it's just the friends, but different because it's a different vibe, different atmosphere, right? Yeah, man, that's awesome. And listen, a good mate of mine, Chris Lewis, he comes all the way from the UK. He says, "Hi, Chris. Hey, Chris, man, what is going on, Chris? Again, always an honor to have you on the podcast, man." And then we got Coop DeVille in the house. What is up, man? He says, "Kreece Elliott is the man."
what's up?
Absolutely is. Yeah. So, have you and Coop met yet?
Yeah, so me and Coop live about an hour from each other, and he's been sponsoring me for 3 years, 4 years now. So Legion Track Days does the best track days around. I personally think they just do it right. They just came out with a new Superbike series, Legion SBK. That's going to be at Hallett for round one. We represent them pretty well. Coop's just amazing guy. They got a phenomenal track day with coaching, and they got like a rider race. They give away a lot of stuff. They just bring so much energy to the sport and trying to get more riders out there. So.
Coop is absolutely amazing. What's up, Coop? I know you're watching and listening. Me and Coop actually had a face to face. So you guys stay tuned. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Stay
Yeah.
tuned. So big
Yeah.
things are coming. Yeah. So yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. To have it, especially, I love our sport for the fact, Kreece, that you see like you and your dad. That's pretty much your team. Is you and your dad, right? And your
Yeah.
mom's there. And you might have a couple buddies that might help you, or your dad might have a buddy every once in a while that comes,
Yeah.
man. But people don't realize, Kreece, the work that goes in
Mhm.
behind the scenes, right? I mean, you guys
Yeah.
show up on a Wednesday, you leave probably, I assume, Wednesday or Tuesday night. You show up on Thursday, you set up Friday, you gotta get ready for practice and all that, and you have a certain time slot just to get your tire changed. You have to be
Yeah.
within this window to get them done.
Yeah.
And then when it's time to go out, tire warmers on an hour before at least, right? And then you got cold pit, hot pit set up, dude, the whole nine, the grid,
Yeah.
there's so much work that goes into it, and people that are there that work within a beautiful circus, because it's such a beautiful circus. It's the most beautiful thing ever. It's work, right? Everybody's friendly highs and all this good stuff, but at the end of the day, everybody bullshits, sits around and talks for hours. It's absolutely awesome. Look, man, we got my man. Hey, have you met Andrew Davis yet?
I don't believe so.
Okay, well, Andrew Davis, he's a good buddy of mine. He just got a second place. Congratulations, Andrew, bro, on your second place. Absolutely. He says, "What's up, fellas?" Yeah, man. I love our community, Kreece. It's and dude, it is, bro. It is, and like, so everybody, me and Kreece actually met in Atlanta before we did the podcast. We were supposed to do the podcast before Atlanta, but we had to reschedule. It happens. But yeah, so we got to meet, man, and every time I seen him, it's always immediate stop, high five, hugs, good luck, blah blah blah, and then take back off. That's what I love. It's absolutely, the feeling is just amazing. You guys are awesome. It's proper mega, as I always say, man, and I love cheering for you guys, and I get asked this question, Kreece, and I'm sure you heard me say it. Who's my favorite? All you guys are my favorite. Kreece, you're my favorite. Avery's my favorite. Julian Carrera is my favorite. Isaac Woolwer is my favorite. All you guys that I know personally as friends of mine, and I've said this 100 billion times, I'd rather show up and say, Kreece, bro, you got any t-shirts or hats for show? Even if you use Kreece, say, dude, don't worry about it, here you go, I would still be like, bro, I'd rather give you this money and support you than Pedro Acosta or Mark Marquez or Johnny Ray, right? Because they made it. You are the future of our sport, and we're friends, and I'm emotionally involved, and I want to see you succeed so bad, and I want to help you out as much as I can, right? So that's where I stand, and that's been my answer from the get-go. But listen, dude, we're there. How are you feeling this weekend, bro?
Feeling really good this weekend. We had a good test on last weekend at High Plains. We got the bike pretty dialed in. I was feeling fast, so we feel good. Bike's ready to go. It's right here behind me. Everything's done for the day, so just getting those pre-race nerves in. Looks like it's gonna rain all day tomorrow, so but I'm looking forward to it. I've always looking forward to racing in the rain. So
do you like the rain? I love riding in the rain. Go ahead, Kreece.
I've ridden one time in the rain at Pittsburgh 2 years ago in a warm-up session, so I got my hands full. So, but I'm really confident. So we'll see.
Yeah. So listen, Kreece, for everybody that's listening or that's going to listen to this, because this will be out on Spotify and iHeart and all that good stuff tomorrow. Tell everybody what you're riding right now.
So I'm riding a Kawasaki ZX6 636. So I've been on a Kawasaki. My Ninja 300 was a Kawasaki, obviously, Ninja 400, and now we're in the Ninja 636.
I love it. I love it. My first street bike that I ever bought when I was 16, of course, my parents like, get a car, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I want a bike. I want a bike. I want a bike. I want a bike. I grew up riding, blah, blah, blah. So my dad's like, well, we'll get you a used bike, right? And then he comes home with a brand new Harley Davidson. I'm like, well, why couldn't you get a used Harley, right? He's like, look, you bring your grades up, you save up your money, I'll go in half with you on a bike, right? So I bought a 1996 ZX6R, brand new off the showroom floor. And it was the greatest day. Still, it was one of the best days of my life, right? It was like, yes, dude. I rode that bike. It had 134,000 miles on it.
Holy.
I put them all on there. I did track days. I road raced it. Let's see, the bottom end bearings went out at like 98,000 miles. Got a secondhand motor, put it in, and my buddy owns it in Alexandria, Virginia right now. And it's still kicking to this day. I'm actually trying to buy it back because I would love to have her back, right? It's like one of those girls that got away, and you're just like, damn it, I should have never broke up with her. Right. I'm like secretly in her DMs at night. I'm like, girl,
hey, girl, come back.
Yeah, come back, baby. I miss you. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Listen, dude, this is awesome. I wish you the best of luck this weekend. I hope you go out there and absolutely murder it, dude. And I have all the faith, and everybody does too, behind you. And bro, this is awesome. I can't wait. Can we actually see your bike? Is it like actually right
Yeah,
behind you? Yeah. Let's check it out.
I could probably bring you outside.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I love it.
Sure. Let's see.
Aaron, you're right. Nothing beats a good rain ride. It don't, man.
Mike.
Yeah, buddy. The big old Kreece Elliott on the side. Yeah. There she is. Love it, dude. I love the yellow and the black. Gosh, she looks so good. Love it. Got brand new reins on it.
Oh yeah. So we got the rain tires mounted up for tomorrow.
Love it. Number 97. Absolutely. So listen, everybody, I need you to go on all social media platforms right now and follow Kreece Elliott. Look at that. Baby, you guys see it. Pin the gas, baby. Let's go. Oh, I love it, dude. I love it. I love it. Listen, you're going to have a t-shirt. Yep, and some more stickers coming. Yes. Dude, it's beautiful. It's beautiful there right now.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's like 80 degrees. It's pretty hot and humid. So, but yeah, here's the whole
Look at that.
setup.
I love it, dude. Let's go. So listen, anybody going to Atlanta that will be at Barber this weekend, anybody listening to this that's on your way or that's coming in on Saturday or even showing up on Sunday, do me a huge favor. Go by and go say hi to Kreece Elliott. Go show all your love and support. And he'll be expecting it. It's awesome, man. I love it, dude. God, I wish I was there.
I wish you were here too.
I know, man. I know. So listen, Kreece, this is a question I ask everybody, right? All the riders, because everybody has a different approach. So as you approach the weekend and the session, right, do you have any certain rituals you do, like right foot on, right boot before your left boot, left glove, listen to certain music, or what's your ritual?
Usually I got my AirPods that I usually throw in and listen to some music just to get me going. I listen to like rap music usually just to get my blood flowing. Usually I put on my suit first. My dad usually helps me. So, and then probably I always go left boot first. Left boot, then right boot. And then but I don't put the suit on all the way. So I put it on half, just my legs, then left boot, right boot. Then I put on my Tech Air vest with the suit in it, and then I do it all over. So, yeah.
I like it, man. So, who you listening to as you do all this?
There's a lot. There's a lot of good ones. Probably like 21 Savage or Drake or just or like rock music sometimes. Like I'll listen to like Bullet for My Valentine. I don't know. There's a lot.
It is, man. It's so me, I like Young Dolph too. I like everybody.
Yeah, he's good.
You just Dolph's my dude. But yeah, I listen to everything too, man. I could be listening to Dolph, to Frank Sinatra, to Morgan Wallen, don't get me wrong, I don't listen to a whole lot of country, but there is some out there I do like.
Right.
But yeah, I'm old school rap, rock. As my buddy says, dad music. And I was like, hold up. What is dad music? He says, like Guns N' Roses. And I was like, bro, Pearl Jam. I was like, dude, what are you talking about, man? That's like some of the best music on the planet.
Right,
he said, but me growing up as a young kid, that's what I listened to. So I call it dad music. So on his playlist, he has all that music listed as dad's music. And I was crying laughing. It's hilarious. Dad's music. That is funny, man. Dad's music. Good stuff, man. So listen, we're in 2024, Kreece. First year, super sport. Talk us through the first round of the year.
Yeah, so we were feeling good coming into Atlanta. We had a little bike mechanical the week prior. So little worried about it. Not too, we knew we could get it fixed. So that Thursday, we got the bike all put together, thinking we were ready. We weren't sure about the gearing because the gearing at all the tracks we'd never been to them with the bike, so we were just kind of guessing off high plains, the track back home. So we were kind of guessing like, the straightaway at Road Atlanta is super long, so we geared it pretty tall. So that first practice in the morning, the gearing was super tall, like way too tall. I was barely getting into fifth gear, so that was a super setback. Definitely was not the right choice, and just the bike in general, man, it just wasn't feeling like my bike. Like I practically didn't ride it the way it was set up before Road Atlanta. It was that high plains that day, that test before was a coaching day for an MRA school, so I didn't even get to really get on it.
Yeah.
So my first time actually riding the bike was at Road Atlanta in practice one, and it just didn't feel like my bike. I didn't feel at home, just not comfortable. So
Yeah.
we made a gearing change, more in the direction that would be competitive. And we went into Q1 and we had a motor mechanical that put me out for the whole session. It happened right when I was exiting the pit lane for the start of the session. So that was a bummer. To cruise around the track, basically had no clutch, and then cruised into the pit lane, and that was it for Friday. So no time set. Then we got that fixed. Was a little bummed, but looked at the positives. We were like, okay, we got another session in the morning to qualify. So we'll look forward to that. And we threw some new rubbers on. Went out for Q2 in the morning, and we were having a big suspension issue where just the bike would nosedive super far off the back straightaway and through the S's, so I could not get the bike to corner at all. And it was just killing me. And we didn't really know what the problem was until we figured it out later in the session. And from previous years, the Moto America cutoff time was, I think it was like, I don't know, it was like 7 or 8%.
Yeah, like 107% or
Yeah,
something.
107. And I guess they reduced it because of the so many rider entries.
Yeah.
And I thought I qualified, and I had a moment in the session where I did like a 1 minute 35 zero lap time. And there was a point where I was doing a predicted 134, low 34. And we've been having troubles with my transmission like a lot this year so far. So we got it dialed in now. But I was coming off the back straightaway, and it basically, I shifted from first to second, and it backed out the gear and went back into first. And then I had to shift it back into second. And that lap was my last flying lap. And you could just see my predicted time, because I lost all the straightaway speed, go from a low 34 to a 35. Then when I got to the end of the straightaway, it said 36. So I lost 2 seconds off of that. And finished the session. I was like, okay, we're qualified. We'll make it up in the race. We know what to do. We'll fix the suspension, because that was definitely losing me seconds. And got the bike ready to go for the race. Put new tires on it. Didn't find out till the last hour before the race. We checked the grids, and I wasn't on the grid. So I basically missed the cutoff by 1/10 of a second, and that's basically the snap of a finger.
Yeah,
So
it is.
we went up to protest, but we missed the cutoff for the window to protest. So kind of a bummer. Honestly, probably shouldn't have gone to Road Atlanta with the bike not being prepared and trying to compete with the stacked field. So
Yeah.
we look at the positives from it. I had a good time with my buddies. I went and trained. I met Simcoe. Yep. After that, actually, I went to Blake Davis. Blake Davis?
I know Blake. Yep.
Yep. So I went and trained with him for a week. We went to corner spin with Coach
Yep.
A. So I learned a lot with him. We went to NC Bike with N2 Track Days and just had a good time out there. Kind of made me feel better about the Road Atlanta weekend. Got some stress off my shoulders. But yeah, that's kind of how round one went.
I love it, man. I love it because, yeah, dude. So Blake, big shout out to Blake Davis, man. When you coming on, dude? I already talked to Blake. He's coming on. So, dude, he only lives like 45 minutes away from me in Lynchburg.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm in Roanoke, Virginia. He's like right down the street. And dude, next time you guys go to VIR, dude, call me. I will meet you guys there for the weekend, bro, and hang out, or just for the day. I'll meet you there. We'll hang out all day. We'll do some live videos and all that good stuff.
Awesome.
It'll be an awesome time, man. So listen, your mama Alicia is watching. Hi, Mom. How you doing? Yeah, thank you for watching. That's awesome. Andrew Davis says, "Good luck, Kreece. Put it on the top box." Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude. So your ZX6 are the new ones. Don't they have a cassette type gearbox where you just completely take out the transmission, fix it, and slap it back in?
Yeah.
That helps out a whole lot in dropping the motor and splitting the cases and blah, 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 blah.
Saved us a lot. We probably dropped it out probably like 4 or 5 times in the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And your dad is your mechanic.
Yes.
Yes.
And we have Don Medina. He's a new mechanic for us, so he's been working with us this season.
Nice.
Dad does a lot of the work around here.
Dude, I love and I said this earlier, man, the family team, right? That's what our sport was founded on. That's where it all started, right? Is families coming together doing this, and to see the love of the family for the sport, giving it their all every weekend, showing up, no matter the struggles and the tribulations you go through, just that one good result, just being there makes it worthwhile. It's everything, right? It's such a beautiful story, man. And a lot of people don't, like, you probably don't notice, but during the race weekend when I'm there, after I say my highs and all that and talk to everybody, when the session starts, I'll go around and I'll watch everybody, meaning that I watch you and your dad in the pits doing what y'all do, right? And then I'll go over there and I'll watch them go do it. Because to me, that itself is the story, right? That's where the real story is happening, is right there at that moment. Right. You know, yes, it is you out there on the track because it's you and the bike and all that stuff. But that whole getting it set up, coming in, I need something changed. Your dad just out there just snagging tools, just I'm going at it, right? It's that is what I'm talking about, the beautiful story, that bond, that it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. It really is. It's different than watching the MotoGP guys. Let's do it, man. They're getting paid big bucks to do it. Kreece Elliott's dad's not getting paid to do this. Kreece is not, right? So we're paying to do this. It's like I tell everybody, I don't make money. I'm like you, Kreece. I'm like your dad. I pay to do this podcast. Money comes out of my pocket every month to make all this happen, right? I don't get paid to do it, but my love for it, it's absolutely worth it, right? So, yeah, man, dude, listen, we've been at this for 30 minutes, bro. We only got a couple minutes left. Kreece has got to get off here. He's got stuff he's got to do, commitment this weekend. So, listen, again, I need everybody to go on social media, follow my man Kreece Elliott. But I want to, don't worry, we're gonna have a part 2, so we'll get more in depth on Kreece's upbringing and club racing and making it into Moto America and all that. But I want to ask Kreece, my favorite part of the podcast was his personal questions, right? So again, Kreece, absolute honor to have you here. I want to start off saying, Kreece, tell us something we don't know about you at all.
Okay. I played football for 8-9 years. So I was big on football until probably about, I think it was freshman year in high school. That was when I stopped, and that's when I started doing Moto America. So that's kind of where it all shifted. And it was kind of hard to do football and race motorcycles at the same time. A lot of money. The coaches really didn't like me racing, so they kind of drew my heart away from, like, it was just so hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, obviously I love football, but I just got so much love from racing once I got on that Ducati that day that I was like, I'm sticking with racing. So
football. So to me, Kreece, I love football, but when I say football, I mean soccer.
Yeah.
To me, that's football. Are you talking about the same thing?
Oh, I did American football.
Okay, American football.
Like,
I got you.
And stuff like that.
I got you. What position did you play?
So I did a lot of wide receiver. So I was catching the ball, and then I did running back. So I was the one making the touchdowns and all that. So.
And you still are across that finish line, baby. It's just different. Instead of carrying the ball, you're carrying 2 black tires on a ZX6R, right? Or the 400. Yeah, absolutely, man. So listen, I'm going to ask you this, dude. If you could invite any 3 people, Kreece, in the world, dead or alive, they could be Valentina Rossi, Joey Dunlop, Mike the Bike Hellwood, whoever it is. What 3 people are you bringing to a track day?
I'm bringing Mark Marquez. I'm a big Marquez fan. Um, 3 people in the world. That's a hard question. Um, Probably Top Rack. I like Top Rack a lot. Um,
I like Top Rack too.
Let me think. What's her? I don't know. I'm trying to think of different riders. Does it have to be a rider?
It could be anybody, bro. It could be a musician, whoever you want. Any 3 people in the whole universe.
Probably Garrett Gerloff. I like Garrett a lot.
Garrett's the man, right?
Yeah.
I
talked
remember.
to him a couple
Go
times.
ahead. Yeah, dude. So, Kreece, I met him. See, it's 2024, 2021. Dude, I'm walking down the pits because I go to MotoGP Texas every year. I always get the pit pass so I can go behind the garages and meet everybody. And I'm walking down, and there's fucking Garrett Gerloff. I was like, dude, bro, dude, and his eyes were this big. He's like, holy shit, dude, like your energy's just crazy. I was like, bro, I'm such a fan, blah, blah, blah. Dude, he was absolutely. We actually talked for like 10 minutes. I was not expecting that at all. Like, and when I meet people like that, Kreece, I don't ask like, how you feeling this weekend about the race, all that. I'm like, hey man, what's your favorite food, right? What'd you eat last? Blah blah blah, stuff like that. Like, I want a genuine conversation, not nothing about racing. I'm a fan. I know all about your racing. So yeah. So listen, if Kreece Elliott had an island, right, your house, everything, but you could have one racetrack on this island, what racetrack's going to be on your island?
Either the Red Bull Ring at Austria or Portimao.
Dude, Portimao, I want to go. That's one place I do want to go watch it is Portimao because it's such a beautiful Red Bull Ring too, right? Yeah. Austria, yeah, absolutely. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Barber, maybe even Barber. Barber's up there.
I know. I'm trying to make it, man. I wish I could make it this weekend, but I will be there, folks. Trust me, I will. So let me ask you this: what is Kreece Elliott's worst habit?
Worst habit, probably not taking out the trash. That's a big one.
Yeah. Right. Dad's like, Kreece, dude, you take out the trash? No.
Like every Sunday, my mom's or my dad's like, you gotta take out the trash, Monday, tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, I got it. And then I'm like Dory. I have short-term memory loss. I literally forget about it like that. And then my mom's like, tells me again, like in the morning, she's like, wakes me up. It's like, take out the trash. I was like, all right. And the next thing you know, I hear the trash truck coming down the road. I'm like getting up. I'm like, oh shit. So, yep.
That's awesome. I love it. And look, we got Monica in the house. That's my grandson. Love his racing. Thank you for joining, Monica. Yeah, Kreece is an absolute legend. It's been an absolute honor to have him on the podcast. And yeah, you guys stay tuned for part 2 coming up, man. We're coming up on 40 minutes. I have a couple more questions. Kreece don't have too much long to go, so I don't want to run through this quick because I'll say some for the next time. But let me ask you this: what is your favorite movie, Kreece?
Need for Speed. That movie that came out in 2014 with the
very first one.
Yep, the only one. Yeah.
That was the best one.
It's different when, especially when the cars, at the end where they're doing the De Leon, where they're coming up, starting to the grid, and the camera shaking, and they're on the rev limiter. Yeah,
it is because it makes you feel like you're there in that moment, right?
Yeah.
It really does. It makes you like at this moment, I'm there. It is. So, let me ask you this: books. I'm a big audio book. I listen to a lot of audio books. Obviously, road racing, right? I'm actually listening to the Ragged Edge right now, which I highly recommend. It's all about the TT racing.
Okay.
Kreece, one thing you know about me is the TT is my favorite race of the year. I love the TT. It's the most beautiful thing guy ever created. What was the Isle of Man TT in the racing, man? But do you listen to the audio books or read or anything like that?
Not really. I'm more of a movie kind of guy and stuff.
Gotcha.
I never been good at language arts, so but not necessarily, no.
That's awesome. That's something else we never know. Never been good at language arts. There it is. That's two things. That's awesome, man. But listen, I will text you some books, man, some audio books, road racing books that I highly recommend. And everybody that's gotten them has hit me up and was like, dude, absolutely recommend it. I've been telling everybody. So yeah. Listen, favorite comedian.
Ooh, probably Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's. Have you seen the Cat Williams new one that just come out on Netflix?
Was it the Tom Brady one?
No, that was the Tom Brady roast. Cat Williams just come out with a new one. It's called Woke Folks Woke, something like that. It's
Okay.
pretty funny.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to check it out.
Kreece, Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
What Star Wars character is Kreece gonna be?
Anakin.
Anakin. I like it, man. I like it. Dude, yeah. Absolutely. So let me ask you this: favorite food?
Mexican food.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what are you ordering?
Probably. Okay, there's a couple things. So I actually work at a Mexican food restaurant. So when I'm at home, I'm every night after I do school, I'll go work for like usually my shift's like 3 to 9. So I work at a Mexican food restaurant. I'm a host, and I like run food, and sometimes I'll garnish the food. But I'd have to say like a bean and cheese burrito smothered with either red chili or green chili with rice and beans on the side, or barbacoa tacos. Those are really good.
Bangs, dude. That sauce. Oh my god. If anybody's never had it, what are you doing? Go out right now and order some because they're absolutely amazing. They are. And so let me ask you this, Kreece. Do you like spicy food? Because I love spicy
Yeah, I
food.
love spicy food. My mom makes a pretty mean green chili. Anything with spicy, like for Mexican food, I always have some kind of chili on my stuff.
100% facts. Me too. So like I love the hot ones. Have you seen the hot ones on YouTube?
I haven't, no.
Oh, dude, bro, you got to watch this YouTube channel. It's called The Hot Ones. This guy, he interviews celebrities, and there's 10 chicken wings, and they eat them as he interviews them, but it goes from super mild to like 3.5 million Scoville, right? So they get hotter and hotter and hotter, right? So on your Scoville scale, where do you fall in between 0 to 3 million?
Probably 3/4 of the way.
Yeah,
Like I
me
can go
too.
pretty hot. Yeah.
Me too. So listen, dude, when I see you in Jersey, me and you gonna do the one chip challenge. Me and actually
Whoa.
Demario. Yes, Demario too, because he said he wanted to do it. So I'm gonna get the one chip challenge. It's gonna be Sunday after everything is said and done.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something we can do. But listen, dude, it's 42 minutes. I know you got somewhere where to go, man. It's been an absolute honor, Kreece. This will be uploaded on Spotify, iHeart, everywhere tomorrow. But listen, Kreece, before we get off here, I need you to give all your shout outs, how people can find you, follow you on social media, and all that good stuff.
Yes, so my Instagram's Kreece_official. Kreece _Elliott _official. And I do have a website. It's down right now. It's KreeceElliott.com. We're working on some stuff with that. Coming out with merch here soon. So that'll be on the website, hopefully. Facebook, I have a race page, Kreece Elliott official race page, and then my personal, Kreece Elliott. And I just want to thank all my sponsors, Legion of Speed, Xbox Custom Coating, 64 Degree Racing, Dom Medina. He's been helping me out a lot. Bill Mola Helmets, Plus Racing, Dunlop. Everybody that's helping me out, So,
Absolutely. And listen, with that, bro, listen, my man Tate from 64 Degree Racing, look what he made me and sent me.
oh, that's awesome.
Dude, is that not bad? And I got the pants too. So yeah, I actually I rode in them on the street actually a bunch of times, and I hit them up and was like, dude, they're absolutely to me. Now I've had RS Tachi, Alpine Star, all these undersuits, man. They're good, Under Armour, all that stuff, but yeah, this one by far is superior to all of them. So it's thank you, Tate from 64 Degree Racing.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome, dude. It is. So listen, we're almost at 45 minutes. I got to give my shout outs real quick. First of all, big shout out to Bison. Listen, again, anybody looking to get leather suits, gloves, chest protector, undersuit, look no further than Bison. Big shout out to my man Martin at the Clothing Kings. Anybody want to order any Pendergast merch, you can go to clothingkings.co.uk. I will have new shirts coming in. Big shout out to my man Jake Marsh out there in BSB and the whole R&D racing team. He has a Club 45. Please go and join and sign up to him. All my friends are proper legends, dude. Big shout out to FSL Mini GP. I mean, there's so many. I'm sorry if I forgot anybody. I love all you guys. You guys already know I do. Listen, if you're there in Atlanta, please go by, see my man Kreece. Go give him a big old hug, high five, and go out there and cheer for him. Sign up and all that good stuff. So yeah. Dude, bro, absolutely had the best 45 minutes, bro. I really did. I wish we could go on longer, but listen, I'm really excited for part 2. I will message you. You know what? Just stay on with me real quick. We'll end this and then we'll talk real quick. But listen, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Those that are going to listen to this later on. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't yet, please go like and subscribe to all my channels, right? Spotify, iHeart, YouTube, all that good stuff, Facebook. It means a lot to me and it helps me out. So yeah, thank you guys so much. And yeah, we will see you next time. Stay tuned because I got a bunch of podcasts coming up, Kreece. Like I'm super busy. But yeah, absolutely. Dude, Kreece, absolute honor.
Honor to be on the show. Thank you so much.
Yes, let's go. All right, guys. We will see you later.
Well, we'll